Everyone by now knows your relationship with Sleep Theory, that's been keeping up with y'all, and it's a big deal. So let's talk about it. So, how did that all unfold? How did you connect with them, David?
Cullen, the singer for Sleep Theory, he used to belong to a band called Oceans Divide Us. And one of the guitar players for that band, I recorded at that previous studio years ago. So the thing is I belong to a band that I started back in 2000, 2001 called Chosen View here in town, which, like I said, Nita at the Stage Stop, shout out to Nita. She gave us our first several opportunities and connected us with a lot of things. So our singer, Anthony Baserdo, he went on to start another band called Joan Red, and he passed way too soon back in 2011. And it's been 12 years and I'm still not all right. Like you don't get over stuff like that. And Scott, the guitar player, knew that about me. Well, the thing is it's a complete accident because Cullen didn't even know Anthony or had never really heard him, but there's a tone in Cullen's voice that is just naturally very similar to how Anthony sounded. So Scott hit me up. He says, "Hey man, you've got to come out to this gig. Just come hear us." And so I went out, listened, and that doesn't lie. Like my wife had to come and make sure I was okay. I was like a baby just bawling in the back of this room. It was like Rock House Live or something, wherever they were playing. I introduced myself to Cullen. So we did a couple songs, started building the whole thing, and me and Cullen just became really tight through this process. Like there's almost a 10-year difference, in age between he and I, but it's like that you don't really notice it because, dude, just personality wise, like we've really just connected and become very close. And so he's beginning the conversation, when do we start releasing stuff? So I told him, I feel like the song hasn't happened yet. Like there's good stuff here that's going to support whatever the song is.
But you don't hear the hit.
Right. We're still developing the sound. Sure. And so then I think it was probably the fourth song that we got together to work on was Another Way, which is the song that just catapulted those dudes. And so
I listened to that song for about 20 seconds when I found it on Facebook. And I instantly said, these guys are fixing to just explode.
And they did on Pandora.
Yep. Yeah. So TikTok was the thing initially that did it. But yeah, Pandora was what catapulted it nationally. And so, I've done a lot of writing with Cullen for this whole thing. And it became something where by the time we got to that song, that one was a little more heavy handed on my end. But the song itself was about something I dealt with, and it was very, very close to me. And so when you listen to the lyrics, you can kind of see that. And I think that's why so many people connected. But make no mistakes, like I've written songs for hundreds of people at this point, but his voice delivering it the way that he did, because he was able to connect with it that way, that's what did it.